Alright, take two.
I don't wanna slap me up, don't wanna fit. Run the world, let me run around, talk to me. Oh, I got that. Feel it in my heart, feel it in my soul, feel it in my body. My body says that I should do no, but never fall out of love.
Hello everyone. Yes, it's me. Hello. I guess that's gonna be my intro. Sure. So, welcome to my first ever video on this channel, and I don't really know what to say. But anyway, so pretty much the reason I want to start this channel or rebrand this channel because I do want to take my makeup skills and my makeup videos to the next level. So what's better to do that to do it on YouTube? So here we are. But yeah, with enough talking. Let's just get right to the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell so you will miss no makeup videos I have coming in the future. And with that being said, let's get right into the video. So off camera, I already did my moisturizing, and really all I did was use my moisturizer after I washed my face. This is the one I use. Normally I would do primer, but I don't have none, and I'm gonna get some though. But normally what I use is the e.l.f. primer, the poreless, it's something pore. I'll put a picture. I normally use that, but I don't have no more. But I do want to try more primers, so when I get more primers, y'all get a product review. But until now, I just moisturize and hope for the best. Up into these brows was probably one of the most requested on my TikTok, and how do your brows, or why your brows be like that, or blah, 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 blah. So I'm gonna pretty much show y'all step by step how I do my brows. This is my makeup bag. I know I need to clean it. I say I need to clean it. I can start to clean it, and then I get distracted. So don't mind me. Let's just see how long it takes to find this brush. Oh, found it. Okay, so the brush I am using is from Morphe. This is the E29 brush. It got like a little slanted, look at me doing the YouTube thing. This is like a little slanted brush, and then it got like a little spoolie thing at the end. Probably one of my favorite makeup product, not product, but one of my favorite utensils. Sure. So with my brows, I don't have really a shape. I just do my own shape depending on whatever. But I tend to do a less dramatic brow when I don't really do that much eyeshadow. The way I describe my eyeshadow or describe my makeup look in general is a lot of browns and blacks, because that's just how my style is. I don't really do, I do color, but it's not like one of my recommended ones for me. But you know, hey, that's just me. So what I do is now, should I zoom y'all? Can y'all really see? Yeah, I'll probably zoom in the editing, it's fine. So what I'm gonna do is pretty much just brush my hairs up as possible. I'm gonna do one brow on camera and then one brow off camera, just to save time. So pretty much I'm just gonna brush on my hairs and how the shape I want it. And then I'm gonna take some water, or miracle water. Yeah, miracle water. And I'm just gonna like make like a paste, not like a paste, but like, I guess it'd be a paste, whatever. The reason I do this because I like, it's like a dip brow consistency. A dip brow texture, if you know what I mean. So I'm looking at my mirror down here, by the way. So what you want to do is you want to start like at the end of your brow right here. But this is what I do. I normally lift my skin up so I can really see underneath the brow and all the hairs. So then you just follow the brow shape underneath. So, and I make my tail a little bit longer than my natural shape. And since I do have edges out, I tend to like do like a light brow because I don't want to do a dramatic brow on my edges right here because concealing it later on gonna be really difficult. So I tend to like go a little bit above my brow, just go straight. Like I go from like the middle, and then I pretty much just round it at the end, like so. So you get something like that. So it's not too close to the edge, but it's enough to complete the shape. So I go very lightly towards the end, not too much because when we blend it out, there won't be no harsh lines. So just, you know, just keep working into perfecting. My brow shape has changed so much over the years. It's like crazy. They've been the thickest they've been the harshest, the softest. I don't really have a particular brow shape because my brow change every single time I do my makeup. So if you want like a real brow routine, I can't really give you one because my brows change so much. But hey. So now what I want to do is pretty much just like fill it in, but don't fill in right here just yet. Don't fill it at the beginning. Fill it more towards like the middle, towards the end. So you see I'm starting at the middle of my brow and I'm dragging it down. I'm gonna tell you why in a second. So, and make sure there's like no patchy look. That's one thing that does bother me, and I think what maybe take the longest on my brows is if it's like patchy, I will keep filling it in. So just make sure it's all filled in. And what I mean by patchy, I mean like if you look closer to it and you see like your skin a little bit, that's patchy. So just make sure you just fill it in much as possible. Take your time. Brows is one thing that I take the most time on. That's why I start my brows first. My base, I can do that in like 10 minutes, but my brows, it will take like 30 minutes each if I don't get it right. So you get something like so. And now this is when your spool is gonna come in. So pretty much you're gonna take this shadow and then you're gonna pretty much rub it in and like blend it into your outside area. So you want to start in the middle and pretty much just like push the shadow towards the front. And also you want to do it with the bottom. So this line right there, this harsh line, try to like bring that up as well. You're pretty much bringing all the harsh lines together to blend in to look at my natural brow, if that makes sense. So while I'm doing this, I'm also going to tell y'all why I'm starting my, taking my channel seriously, or why am I only particularly doing makeup on this channel. So the reason I'm really starting my channel is because I kind of have some growth on TikTok. Like, I'm not saying I'm like TikTok famous, but I am getting there. And I feel like, the next step, it will be YouTube, in my opinion. Getting more out there and trying to do, different things, trying different trends, and, just getting it out there. I always want to do YouTube for the longest. Like, I feel like watching other makeup videos and other YouTubers, it make you be like, well, I want to try that. And I feel like here on YouTube, you can really do what you want to do because it's your channel. So I feel like with my makeup channel, my YouTube channel is really gonna like really define me as a person because it's my channel. Does that make sense? So after that, you should get something like this. You see how like no harsh, there's like harsh lines, but that's how you define your brow, obviously. So after you get something like this, it's messy. We're gonna fix it with a scissor. But before that, I'm going to do the other side off camera. I'm gonna come back and I'll show you how to conceal, blend it out, and then we're gonna start the base. Okay? Alright, we're back. I got both brows on. I don't really claim my brows to be twins. I say more like stepsisters. So yeah. And it's also late, so man. So now I'm gonna show you how to conceal and all that stuff. So I don't really have the exact color. I am the mix queen. Like I will mix so much stuff together to get the right color. It's crazy, but for right now, I am using the Fenty Beauty foundation. This is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Long Wear Foundation in the shade, what is it? 425. And then I'm using this Maybelline Erase Corrector, and this is a light concealer, and this is in the shade 150. And combining these like equally would give me the perfect under here, because I feel like I go lighter underneath here, and then obviously I use the regular foundation on top because it's foundation my whole face. So now this thing here, the back of your hand is gonna be, for me, it's probably the best mixing tool ever. Instead of use like one of the little fancy little plates or whatever those people be using, the back of your hand works just fine. So I use like 3 pumps, and then this thing I do like 2 twists, and then I just put it on the back of my hand like that, so you get something like this on the back of your hand. And I use this brush. I use a thin brush. Like, this is a paintbrush. Like, I can't even tell you. If you just go to like the Dollar Tree and get one of the little painting brush kits, that's what I use. So now with this, you're just gonna take both of the colors and just mix it in, and you can add more, or you can add more foundation, you can add more concealer. And the reason that I do this is because I don't have the exact concealer of my shade. I should, but I gotta buy some. So until then, I make things work. That's a lot you're gonna see on this channel too. You're gonna see me making things work, fix some things, or you know, make it the best of my ability. Because like I said, I'm not a professional at all. I just know what looks good on me. So now we got this concoction mixture. Sure. So, and then what you want to do is pretty much just, you know how you lined it with the black shadow earlier? What you're going to do is pretty much just line it the same way with the brush. And this is going to make the brows look clean. So you're going to do that around the whole bottle. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to also answer another question. What got me to makeup in the first place? And it goes back, shoot, I don't even know what the right year, but this is when, I don't know, a lot of y'all know the channel Dope 211 or Promise Fine, like Christmas Star, that genre, that era of YouTube when they was like doing like princess makeup and recreating princess and stuff. I remember watching those videos, be like, oh my god, I gotta get some makeup. And then I didn't really do my makeup back then until like I had to go to my grandma's house and like play with her makeup. Mind you, my grandma is way lighter than me, so I would look like a whole clown. So you know, I stopped doing that for a little bit, and then, you know, fast forward some years, I was in color guard. And pretty much color guard, you don't really have to wear makeup, but like to look like a unit, you had to wear makeup. So I remember me buying like some makeup off Amazon, and it was really like that chalky makeup, but hey. And I remember just using other people's makeup as well. And then with me doing makeup a lot during color guard, I got better. And it was to a point where other people in color guard want me to do their makeup because I like the way you blended was nice, or how did you do that, or this and that. So, you know, I start, you know, using the cheap makeup from Amazon and trying to make doing looks, and like you already know, it was horrible. It was I can't even describe how bad it was. But yeah, I'm just to blend this out, I'm using the Real Technique brush. This is the Expert Face Brush. Do I got a number on there? Yeah, it's the 200 brush. And I'll use pretty much just blend it down like so. But anyway, so, and then during that time, it was like my junior year of high school, and that's when COVID happened for me. So I remember that when we all had a quarantine and we was all in the house not doing anything. So I'm like, man, if I'm in the house, I'm gonna do something. I ain't gonna just be bored. So this when I start like getting money, not like I wasn't working, but like I had to get like gift cards or gift cards from Amazon or just gift cards in general, and I'll just buy myself makeup, and then I would do like random looks. There was an era where I just did like my brows, liner, and mascara. No lashes because my mom thought I was too grown for lashes. Anyway, so a lot of these looks, I'm probably gonna put some pictures. I did a lot of looks, like dramatic looks, but with no lashes. So I just looked bald headed. Like it wasn't my cup of tea. I just didn't like it. And then, you know, I think my sister got me my first pair of lashes, and I remember put those on, and my life changed forever. If you see me with my makeup on, I'm having lashes on. There's just no way you can't see me without lashes. So now I just added more foundation so I can do the top now. Pretty much you're doing the same thing you did from the top to the bottom to the top. So yeah. Anyway. So, like I said, during quarantine and, you know, also after quarantine, I was just really doing, like, my makeup. Like, and then, like, I wasn't going anywhere. I was just doing my makeup just to, like, practice and just to learn. And, you know, over time, you know, different trends happen, you know. The more you do it, the better you get. And, you know, I still have a long way to go. There's some stuff that I could work on, you know. But from what I'm doing now to back then, child. So for the top of my brows, you don't really have to blend as much to get that highlighted effect. I really like that for brows, where it's like a highlighted effect. So I now just realize my edges are not the same because my brows might be touching this edge. Whatever, it's fine. So, like I said, my eyebrows are not related. They're stepsisters. They're sisters, but they're not related. So, so pretty much you just want to take the brush and just blend out any harsh lines. I do like to keep a little foundation on top just to show like a highlighted look. And I tend to do this. I always bring the concealer a little bit too down. If you do have that problem, literally all you gotta do is just take some black shadow and just like go back in and fix any boo-boos that you got. So you gotta be careful because it's a wet concealer, so if you like blend it in, it can mess up and it's not cute. Okay, so they ain't my best brows, but you know, it worked. It will work. So brows is done, and like I said, they're not related, so chill out. So I do got this extraness. We're not gonna let this go to waste because we don't waste product on this channel. So what you want to do now is go on with the foundation. Now disclaimer, when I put this on my face, yes, it's gonna look brighter and lighter than my normal skin tone, but when I do contour, when I do all the shadows, it's gonna look like my face. So I'm gonna make the disclaimer now, because I did the lightest I could the darker I could. It looked the same. I don't know why. Like, I shake the bottle, I let it sit. It's just how it is. I can't change it. So when you see me blend this in, it's gonna look light. Okay? Just wanna put that out there before people be like, it's too light. I know it's too light. Listen, like I told y'all, it's gonna work. Trust me. Just trust the process. Just trust the process. I just realized I'm doing my makeup with a white hoodie on. Yep, I'm smart. I'm so smart, so intelligent. Okay, so I just realized editing this video, this whole next literally like 15 minutes is me ranting. Literally forgot the camera was on, so I'm gonna speed it up, but you're gonna see my mouth moving. Just ignore that, just enjoy the music. Because I'm not about to let y'all go through that. So like I said, we're not gonna let it go to waste. So I'm gonna take it from the back of my hand and pretty much use it underneath. See how like it's like a highlighted thing. See, Jesus. So I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty contour stick in the shade Truffle number 4. This is what it looks like. Yes, I know I need some more. Don't come for me. So I'm learning how to do contour. I'm not sounding the best at it. I just know what I need to contour. I could get a deeper shade, but as of right now, Truffle is going to have to work. I contour my chin, underneath my nose, my forehead. I'll do bridge of my nose, cheekbones, chin, under here, and that's it for hair, by the way. Now I'm just taking the Maybelline erase thing I used earlier and pretty much just putting it on the contour areas I did earlier. Not too much, because a little could go a long way. Like, long way. Probably one of my favorite powders. I'm gonna go in with the Fit. You see that? The Fit Me powder in the shade 20 light medium and set, where I did all my highlighted parts at. Don't tell me I don't got a beauty blender in here. BFFR. Okay, never mind. Found one. I need some more of this. Alright, so I'm gonna take it and set underneath, like I said. So for the actual face, I'll go in with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation in a powder. I use that. You could just use this as like a foundation, but I like coverage, so I use it. So while this is setting, we're gonna work on the eyes. Now my eyes, I really don't do a lot, like at all. Like when I tell y'all browns and like blacks, it's like my go-to. So I'm gonna go in with the 35U palette from Morphe. This is probably one of my most used palettes out of the 5 palettes I own. Yeah. So this is what it looks like. Don't mind the top. Can you see that? Yeah. So this whole row right here is the most used one, obviously. And I've been doing like just one shadow lid, like one color on one lid lately. So I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Pause. Most of my products are from Morphe because they are really good quality, but they cheap. Like this brush probably like $5, but it's good quality. Like I had it for like almost a year now, and I think the most expensive thing I got in here is probably the Fenty Beauty, probably. But anyway, back to the thing. So I'm going back with the Morphe E27 brush. It has a fluffy brush, and then I'm gonna go in with like a light brown, And then I normally put it on like the outer corner of my eye, and then like I tap the brush off and I tend to like blend it up and down. So I'm making like a circle motion around the whole eye. I don't like my eyes, to be honest. I mean, I like my eyes, but they just get so big, like especially in the morning when I wake up, I'm like like a deer in the headlight. So it's just, I think browns and blacks for me personally brings down my eyes a little bit. You know, they be big, it don't look dramatically big, you know. With this Morphe brush, it's like a little thinner brush than earlier. This doesn't have a number. I think it came in like a pack with other brushes. I got it for free because I spent like over $30 or something. So I'm going with a little lighter brush. I'm going with a little lighter shadow and pretty much put it in like the inner corner of my eye and blend it to the darker shadow we did earlier. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in with this black shadow in here, and I'm gonna go. Nope, I'm kidding. I'm gonna go in with this thin brush. It's also from Real Techniques. This is actually a fine liner brush. And the number is 311. It's like a really, really thin brush. So I start with the inner corner and I drag it out like so, and then I take it and I bring it back in like that. Now, just because I did that so easily doesn't mean I did it easily all the time. Like, my liner before, it was be so thick, or, well, no, I don't really like thick liner. I don't like thin liner. Cause like I said, I feel like thick liner really brings like deepness to my eye, like depth, not deepness, depth to my eyes. Now, what's the chance of me making these liners identical on the first try? I'll say 5%. But you know, we gotta get myself hope. I'm gonna say someone come look at this. But okay, it's not too bad. You know, I give myself an 8. You know what? It could have been worse. It could have been way worse. It could have been not as thick. So to connect this to the inner corner, I tend to start in the middle and bring it to where it ends, like that, and then I go from the inner corner and connect it. So I normally like connect the dots. Instead of doing one big line, it's best to like connect the dots so you play safe. Another thing. So editing this video, I clicked the wrong button while editing this, so I literally deleted most of me doing my liner and stuff. So pretty much to tell you what happened, I just did liner, I did a face powder, I took all the white powder off with this powder with the brush, I contour with some brown shadow. So yeah, I cut it out like an idiot, so I'm just gonna fill you in because it's gonna jump in from me having no lashes on to lashes on. So yeah, that's why. And yeah, see how that make a difference with someone and they put lashes on? Just for me though. So yeah, I will put the lashes, the 2 lashes I use to create this down below if you want to click the link and get them. So yeah, so now that pretty much the face is done. It's not really done, we gotta do more stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this palette. It's a Juvie, I can never say it, Juvia's palette, Juvia, I'm saying it wrong, I know. So they got like glitter ones in here. That one broke, it didn't break, but I think I digged my nail in it by accident. I'm gonna go in with these gold ones. I'm gonna use these as highlighters. So I'm gonna take a little brush, this little brush right here, I used this earlier, but I'm just gonna dust it off because, yeah. So take this. Look at this, y'all. I'm literally just dipping in the thing. Watch this. Oh my god. Julia's Palace. What has the best pigment too? Like, y'all see that glitter, bro? Be for real. And then a little bit cheekbone, like my highlighter. And in the words of Nikki Tutorials, you can never have too much highlighter. Okay? So this I'll be spraying my Morphe set spray, but guess what? I don't have none. So yeah. Now I'm going with this Tree Cosmetics. I got this lip gloss. It's like a new lip gloss. Clearly I need to get some more because I'm running low. And apply some gloss. And that's pretty much it. This is pretty much what I do for my makeup. It's my go-to makeup. So yeah, nothing, I would say nothing too crazy, but it's literally people like, what? I would add like a brown liner sometimes, depending on, you know, if I'm in the mood, or I would go in with like a dark brown red lipstick. I'm in the mood as well. But since it's like a more neutral browns, I just decided to go with gloss, because gloss could go a long way as well. So we're about to wrap up this video. If you like this first video and want to see more of my videos, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that post notification. And I know I'm leaving, but I will see you guys in the next. Is that gonna be my outro? Okay, it's fine. But I will see you guys in the next video. I think that's one.